Asala, literally, this feels so peaceful. It already feels accomplished. The concert is tomorrow. I'm going to this place to collect the tickets, to redeem the tickets. All that excitement, it felt so good doing all that. I mean, just look at me. Where am I sitting? A couple of hours ago, I was in Kondapur. Malkajgir నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి కొండాపూర్కి వెళ్ళి కొండాపూర్ నుంచి సడన్గా జకార్తాలో ఎందుకున్నారా?
Usai 31 ke Surabaya, pintu semua penumpang dipersilakan.
GOAL. You see, having a goal and accomplishing it, this is what makes us feel alive. It adds value to your life. I personally feel as human beings, we all need to look up to something that you want to get out of bed. You want to go achieve something. The feeling of accomplishment is what got me till here. Without a goal, there is no meaning to life. If you're just coasting, getting up in the morning, eat, work, sleep, and repeat, life becomes pointless. You're not living, you're surviving.
Okay, touchdown in Jakarta, Indonesia. This is the first time I'm coming here. If you do e-visa, you don't need visa on arrival. Otherwise, you have to get the visa on arrival for Indians. Okay, as you can see, just got into the cab. And Shani and Ardanga, Yedi Kochina, Varsham, full Tufanida. Hello.
Castaña.
Year 2001. Maybe most of you were not even born or pretty young. As a teenager, I had no goal, no motivation, had no direction in my life. I was just living off under parents' comfort. Tell me something. Do you guys also feel like everyone around you, your friends, your relations, everyone is doing so well in their career and in their life compared to you, and you're kind of stuck? That is the exact feeling I had that time. I felt bad, low. Genuinely, many of my friends were achieving things. I was an average student in my 10th, in my intermediate. I couldn't crack MCET exam. By the time I was done with engineering, most of my friends, cousins, everyone got a job. A lot of my friends pursued MS. They moved to other countries, and a lot of them asked me, what am I doing? That feeling I can never forget when one of my friends asked me, Sriman, you're the only one in the entire group who is wasting time. I was not wasting time. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't find my way. You might have the best parents, you might have the best environment to grow, but if something doesn't click, it just doesn't click. You feel like you don't know what to do. While I would see all the people around me, see this comparison of, the society has created something like this. If everyone is doing a certain thing, whether it's meant for you or not, you have to do it. From that day till date, that struggle is still there. I wanted to keep doing something. Otherwise, I feel like so unproductive and this is going to break up.
మన ఇండియా తప్ప అన్ని ఇట్లనే ఉంటాయేమ్రా అంటే అన్న అంటారు కానీ look at this country here. I never expected Jakarta to be like this good. Just see this once. This is Jakarta. Wherever you see, I never expected there'll be like skyscrapers and stuff. Oh, by the way, I have to tell you, right? I'm here in Indonesia. Suddenly, Indonesia ain't ankontunara. Yes, I've been giving a lot of hype. People who are following me on Instagram, you know that. But there's a proper reason I'm here in Indonesia. But this is a solo trip. I'm here for a special event. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm here for... You can see that excitement in my face, right? Genuinely. Dil se, from inside my heart, veins and nerves, I'm looking forward to one thing in my life, that is this particular one.
I still remember my days in my old house, in my particular room, how I used to overthink so much and I used to always try to find a path, find a way. Every person I would meet, my dad's friends, my cousins, my relations, everyone would ask one question: what are you doing? And no one understands that I had no direction. You're a certain age, you have to do something. You have to have a job. People don't understand that When your time comes, you will do it. For some, it can be early 20s, for some, it can be early 30s, or maybe more. We have to understand that everyone is made for a different purpose on this planet. I still remember how I slowly stopped going to these gatherings because often people asked me, "What am I doing? Where are you working?" I was so sick of those questions that I just wanted to be at home. And beautiful nights. I still love nights because this is the time of expression, my safe time, my safe place. No one is observing me. I am left to my own world. And this feeling of the nights, they were much more pronounced during those days. Nights were my proper comfort. I would listen to music. Now, different people would do different things to fight it out and come out of that kind of low feeling. Some take a walk, some go to the gym, some do drugs, some do alcohol. But for me, it was music. That is the exact time when I discovered a sound. It exactly sounded like an awakening. It would sound if motivation itself had a voice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Linkin Park sound.
Okay, so this is the hotel I'm staying in. This hotel is called Aston Suites. Yeah, from here I have to go to the Sultan Hotel where I have to redeem the Linkin Park tickets. I booked the best, the most premium ticket possible. And by the way, here you will find something called Bluebird. If you come to Jakarta by any chance, Indonesia, Bluebird is like Ola here. And yes, finally, ekkada netuktuna. Finally, the first time I saw this name, Linkin Park wristband redemption. That is where I have to go. Let's go get it, bro. What is this place here? Jakarta. మామూలుగా లేదు సినిమా ఇక్కడ. I have never imagined this place to be like this. అసలు చూసిరా ఏం నడుస్తుందో ఇక్కడ. Everywhere you have skyscrapers. I don't know, maybe I never knew about it, but this place is insane, yeah. City మధ్యలో ఇంత ప్లేసా? And look at everyone, they're working out, they're jogging, they're doing all kinds of stuff, physical activity. Look at this cute kids skating, learning skating and all that. Suddenly, ఇవన్నీ పక్కన పెడితే we got our Linkin Park stuff. This is going to be a collectible. You know, the first time I went to A.R. Rahman's concert, I still have those tickets. This, we need to show it tomorrow for the entrance. Now Chester Bennington, the lead singer, is not there anymore. Committed suicide. At least Mike Shinoda is there, who is like the actual creator of Linkin Park, and also he is the one who composes everything. He is the one who tells Chester how to sing. He is still there. So before read kuda emana cheskone lopata, I wanted to see their concert, and yes, this kind of excitement I personally don't remember when I had. I think that was for the Ladakh, first Ladakh trip. Truly, I'm doing it for myself, and seeing Linkin Park perform tomorrow. ఎక్కడున్నారా చూడు, some random park I'm sitting and blabbering some shit, but it's all about the accomplishment. I've traveled so far, thousands of kilometers from home, left my family, I'm here all alone just to witness this. This is something, yeah. I think we all have to find something like this. I'm actually thinking while taking the Linkin Park tickets, this particular Linkin Park ticket, are ticket edra రే పోతా నేను లిటరలీ ఏమన్నా. While taking this in my hand, I was so excited. I was the kind of genuine smile I was getting from my heart. I was thinking, when will I get this kind of excitement again? Like, you look up to something. నన్ను చూసి లిటరలీ పిచ్చాలనుకుంటారు ఇలా మాట్లాడుతుంటే. Need to have my dinner, want to sleep properly. I did not realize, but మంచి స్వామీజీ లెక్క కూర్చొని ఆ చెట్టు కింద ప్రవచనాలు ఇస్తున్నా.
I know all this doesn't make sense to you. It doesn't have to. It's my story, and that meant a world to me, especially in those low moments of my life. If you look at my lifestyle, everything I show on the camera, it seems kind of sorted, right? But I had to go through a very tough phase to be where I am right now. It's not that I've arrived somewhere and I've achieved a lot. It's just that I've learned a way to navigate through it and face it.
Okay, here at the Linkin Park concert in Indonesia, Jakarta. Bought all this yesterday itself. Just need to wear it. And I'm going to save everything, like the covers, all this. I'm going to save it. I'm not going to throw this. I'm going to keep it with me. That's the blue band. Is it good? Yeah, I think it's good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm in. Thank you. ఇప్పుడు ఇంత దూరం వచ్చి after traveling so much just for Linkin Park, how is it not possible to not get the official merchandise of Linkin Park? చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి like since 10th class I'm thinking I'll buy something from Linkin Park official website, but now the time has come where I can buy official Linkin Park merchandise.
It's 1,750. There you go. Have fun.
Thank you. Alright, I'm inside the stadium. I have to go inside that later, but we have a lot of time. Got a hoodie and one fridge magnet. It's pretty expensive, yeah. I mean, that's okay. For the dreams, there is no amount of money. Like you can't calculate for these things. Costing me like 10,000 rupees for one hoodie and one fridge magnet. I need to eat something to fuel up because the concert is going to start, I think, around 8 p.m. Now time is 4 o'clock. We have a lot of time to kill. And I have to fuel up a lot, especially with this sardi, this cold and all. I might feel a little bit weak, so it's better I fuel up. Okay, we enter. That is the Linkin Park stage. For the first time I'm seeing it. And get as close as possible.
I started listening to each and every song of Linkin Park. It was like a sink to absorb all my feelings and make me feel motivated. Like I said, the sound had a character. It would sound like motivation. Whenever I felt low and sad, the instrumentation, the arrangement, how Mike Shinoda did everything, how Chester screamed out, it just boosted everything inside me. I felt positive, I felt motivated, inspired. This is like, yes, go get it. Now, if you listen to it, maybe you might not feel it, but it matched some frequency in my head. Even now, they're every tune, they're properly tuned in frequency, in sync with this. The wires inside my head, the neurons, they know, they feel so positive whenever I listen to the sound of Linkin Park. At that time, I downloaded every single album, every single song, every underground release, unreleased versions. All I need was just that Linkin Park sound, the strum of the guitar, the unique pianos, the way they set the frequency of all their instruments, they exactly matched this head. One goal in my life to see them live. But disaster struck when in 2017, Chester Bennington, one of the lead singers who is like the soul of this band, he committed suicide. By then, I started this channel traveling the country on the dark horse, but I was always in the back of my head that loss was definitely there. I still feel for him because his voice touched my heart. Like many of you, the negativity or whatever low feeling inside me would just erase the moment he screamed out. One of the main souls, one of the main singers of the band is no more, which means Linkin Park is dead. My only motivation, the frequencies that matched with these neurons, Sriman's neurons, they are not going to make those frequencies anymore. If I was feeling this way, imagine how Mikey Shinoda, the founder of Linkin Park, the guy who composes all these songs, who makes it sound how Linkin Park should sound, how would he feel when the lead singer is no more? The goal of my life, where I wanted to see them live, that has been shattered. And then after literally 7 years, the unthinkable happened. Mikey Shinoda, hats off to your motivation. Once again, they are back.
Linkin Park! Linkin Park! Linkin Park! Linkin Park!
This is the motivation, right? You just don't stop. You keep going. Imagine how Mike Shinoda hit a dead end. But did he fall? Yes. For a couple of years? Yes. 7 years, he took time. He wrote songs. He had the toughest time to not replace, but he had to get one more singer, right? Someone who could sing like Chester. Not like Chester, but who can actually sing from the heart and who can have that kind of a scream, who can genuinely scream their heart out. It took him 7 years, but he is back.
We're all dressed up for a riot, catching fire, fighting fire. I can feel the pressure coming, and the world to push the button.
He's not back with just some basic songs, but chartbusters. The whole album from zero had one of the best songs. I mean, these kinds of songs, they're difficult to click in 2024, 2025. But yes, the unique sound of Linkin Park, they made it. And then this time I was sure. They call it what? Manifestation, right? I am manifesting this since 20 years plus. And the best part, I had the money to attend their concert. I had the will and the motivation and everything to make it happen. This is what I'm talking about. You need to look up to something that you want to accomplish, something that you want to get up and think about it, that one day I want to reach there. It can be anything. It can be learning a sport, transforming your body, watching a concert, buying something. Any goal, when you set it and once you accomplish it, pleasure you get is priceless. One thing you remember, whatever low feelings and all this anxiety issues all of us are having these days, when you don't have anything to look up to, when you don't have a goal, when you have nothing to get excited about, is when you feel that way. There should be something that pushes you out of bed, that makes you feel like you want to live and you want to achieve these things. Almost 15 to 20 days before, I was imagining myself in a concert. Every day I would get up, and when I felt a little bit low some days, I would think, okay, another 10 days left, I'm going to see my favorite band. 6 days left, another 3 days left, 2 days left, come on. Now you see the excitement I was getting. This is what we have to find. Now my problem is, Linkin Park concert is done. Again, I don't have anything super exciting at that level to look up to. I have a few things definitely, but not at that level. That is my problem now. So what I learned from Linkin Park, especially in 2024, previously they were just my favorite band, or maybe more than that, but in 2024, I've become a worshipper. I would call myself a devotee. Anything else beyond that? I would love to call myself a slave to them. How Mikey Shinoda bounced back. How he became 2.0. This is the vision behind my brand as well. It's not about selling t-shirts, yaar. It's about selling the motivation that everyone on this planet has a second version to them. We all get stuck at one place. We all get stuck at version 1. That's not where we have to stay. You will definitely fall if you're going to stay there. Just insert the new chip, the 2.0 chip, and make it happen. This is what exactly Linkin Park, especially Mikey Shinoda, what he did. He took 7 years of a gap, but he came back with a bang. What has happened has happened. That's called the past. You cannot change anything about it, but you can change. You can probably try to change the future by acting in the present. The biggest loss, we are all still alive and we can make things happen. There are many ways, there are many turnarounds. If one door is closed, you might break the wall and get out, but don't get stuck there. The point is, as humans, we shouldn't be giving up. We have to fight. If you've seen one of my videos recently which I made about mental health, I've been going through that a little bit. It's usual, it seems, in your late 30s, these things happen because your midlife crisis or whatever, or your thoughts, the way you overthink, all these things really affect your health. And I was not being really happy and really engaged with life. I was also coasting. Once again, this started in the last 1 year. Now, again, after Linkin Park came back from 2024, once again the music started motivating me so much that I wanted to be like Mike Shinoda. I don't want to sing and make music, but I want to bounce back like him. If he can do it with a dead singer, is this brain that needs to change.